Welcome back, everyone. This is GTA Failure. We last left off after completing the final off-road mission, and we ended up right here by the super save. In a previous video in this series, I showed you all of the ammo drops, that is, all of the hidden ammo locations everywhere on the map. But there are a bunch of other drops hidden all over the map, including adrenaline, bribe stars, armor, and health pickups. And over the course of these next 3 videos, I am going to show you every one of those pickups. As usual, I'll rate them based on criteria that are inconsistent and subject to change at a moment's notice. So the first pickup that we're going to do is an adrenaline pickup. In fact, we're going to do all the adrenaline pickups here in Portland. And this one here, I don't know, it's got kind of a nice view of the boat over there, but lots of concrete, and the view is sort of blocked by these little stubby buildings here. 2 out of 10, can't go very high. I'm not going to record myself getting to each of these locations, so I will be right back at the next adrenaline location. Okay, so we're not quite at the next location yet, but we're on the subway. I picked up the subway station over in St. Mark's, and then we ran left from there, and then we just hop over here. We've done this a few times before, and normally I wouldn't show this much in the recording of me getting to the location, but this one is kind of tricky to find. So I think for the other locations, mostly I will just start recording once I'm already there. But anyway, this one is tricky to get to, but we've been up here a few times before, so we already got this ammo. And then here's the adrenaline. There was a package off on the corner of this building before, but we picked it up, so it's not visible anymore. And so I'm going to rate this adrenaline pickup here. It's near some friends, and it's got an elevated view of not very much, but anyway, we'll give it the friend bonus. So 6 out of 10 on that one. I didn't expect that the armor that I just picked up would disappear, but it did. That was kind of weird. Why did it do that? I guess I wasn't at full armor before. Okay, so I'm not going to make the trip back up here. I'm going to do all the adrenaline ones in a row, but I'm not going to come back up here to rate the health and the armor that I just picked up. These 2 icons, we'll give them the same score, 6 out of 10, and I will come right back at the next adrenaline location. Okay, it took me a couple of minutes to find the next adrenaline location. I'll mention that I think probably the vast majority of these locations I will have never seen before. But anyway, here we are on the main road with the hospital and police station, and it's tucked right back in here. So kind of hidden away, lots of concrete, an unobstructed view of the sky. It's got that going for it, but 3 out of 10. Not a great life back there for this adrenaline pickup. So here we are on one of the main roads, looking at the stairs going down to the subway station off there in the distance. And the next adrenaline location is right up here. So this one's okay. I like that it's elevated. Doesn't really have much of a view. I guess these are garages here, so they must deal with some fumes from those cars. But really the biggest thing going against this adrenaline location is the boxes. And I hate boxes. 1 out of 10 box penalty. Okay, be right back with the next adrenaline location. So here we are near the Hepburn Heights L train station. And this last adrenaline on Portland location is tucked away back here. Again, it's near some garages, kind of elevated. I don't know, it's sort of at ground level at places. And again, lots of concrete, walls on 3 sides, 1 out of 10. My goodness, these adrenalines have it rough. Okay, so as far as I know, that is all of the adrenaline locations here on Portland. That's 5 of them. And next up are the bribe stars. So the first bribe star is near Tony's, which is on the corner straight in front of me here. And we've been up this alley a couple of times before. There was a package in this courtyard here on my left, and there's also an ammo pickup there. But here is the first of many bribe stars, 8 of them all together here on Portland. So the location isn't great. Like there's grass in the kind of like areas on either side of this courtyard. It's stuck between concrete walls and on a concrete road. However, in terms of utility, this is a bribe star that I like. There's a particular mission involving the triads chasing my limo in a bunch of triad trucks, and sometimes I use this. Wait a second, I'm getting confused with my missions. I can't remember which mission it is, but sometimes I'm trying to get away from the police and I come right up here and hello, officer, and use this bribe star to decrease a wanted level. I think it might be one of Salvatore's missions. Yeah, I'm in a limo, maybe driving Maria somewhere. Okay, so did I grade that one? I don't know. Arbitrarily, 7 out of 10. Okay, it took me a while to find this next location, and it's because it's up on the train tracks. I don't know if we'll get there with the Borg 9, but hopefully we can see it in this slow motion. There it is, up here somewhere. All right, we didn't get a great view of it, but hopefully you saw it right on the train tracks, somewhere right above me here. That one not all that useful to me, but it's you can kind of see it spinning there up on the top of the train tracks. But it's pretty cool to get up there, launch yourself up there with a slow motion kind of thing on this stunt jump. So because of that stunt jump aspect, 9 out of 10. So the next Bribe Star is quite nearby. It's right here in the Bribe Star alley. I know I want to give it a box penalty, but my goodness, gang, this is the most useful Bribe Star in my time playing this game. 10 out of 10. It's not even a question. The next Bribe Star is again on top of train tracks, and again, you can get there with a unique jump. We'll see if the Borg 9 has enough speed. Well, that's pretty spiffy. Oh, it's not the train tracks. What the heck am I even on? I don't even know. I've never been on this structure before. All right, so this Bribe Star is kind of interesting for me because the first thing that I do when I speedrun this game that gets me a percentage credit is the unique jump off the ramp that we just came up on, and I always go through this Bribe Star. So it's like, 40 seconds into the game, and I touch this Bribe Star. 10 out of 10. Oh, this is how we get up here? Have I ever been here before? I don't think I have. Oh, I knew about the stairs here. Yeah, I've only come up on that stair too. Oh my goodness, we're all learning stuff today, kids. Yeah, so this is a walkway that apparently allows you to get up here from over here and then avoid having to cross this very busy road on foot. That's pretty awesome. How thoughtful, Rockstar. My goodness, these folks need to get out of my way. Okay, so I think we gave that one a 10 out of 10. If not, then we just did. The next Bribe Star is here on the basketball court, and I like basketball and being physically fit. Plus, there's a cool ramp nearby. 8 out of 10. Solid work, Bribe Star. So here we are at Greasy Joe's and encountering a Bribe Star I didn't even know existed. Let's take a look. It's right on top of the diner. Never seen it before, and you can get up there quite easily just by hopping right up here. Nice view, pretty cool location, and I like the fact that you have to climb up onto the roof to get that one. 9 out of 10. Man, these Bribe Stars are doing way better than the adrenaline pickups were. So here we are coming south on the road right in front of the police station, and back here there was a rampage, a rocket launcher rampage. And right over here is a Bribe Star. And I've actually used this one a couple of times, but mostly only on the rocket launcher rampage if I get into trouble with the fuzz. Okay, so it's on grass, surrounded by concrete, not so great there, but it is near the ramp, so that's cool. 6 out of 10. Here we are entering the Portland docks for the last Bribe Star on Portland Island. This will be the 8th and final Bribe Star here. And it's right over here. And we actually probably saw this one while we were luring emergency vehicles here a few videos back. So this one, I don't know, like it's near water and boats and stuff, but it's kind of the uglier, more commercial side of this kind of thing. I like the name of the ship there, Less Cargo. That's funny. Okay, so we'll give this one a 5 out of 10, rounding out the Bribe Stars. Next up are the armor locations. So here we are headed to our first armor location. So we're in this kind of little loop here in the far south of the island, and we make our way right through the fence. There's a unique jump we did off the left-hand side. We came from the right-hand side, and there is this very bumpy pier. And at the end of this pier is an armor location, one that I think I've never used. I think I knew this was here. I've seen it before. Yeah, this is a nice location. It's got beautiful views on 3 sides of water. We got the Staunton skyline over there. This is a 10 out of 10. I don't care who you are. So this next armor location is inside of this walled compound to my left, and as far as I know, the only way up there is to jump. So I've got a police car starting from that particular fire hydrant. I know that that setup will reliably get me here. You do recall there was an earlier video where I took a sports car and I jumped up a ramp, like off in this direction somewhere. Like I think the ramp, the grass hill was like just on the other side of this fence, and then that launched us onto this little tiny rooftop here. So that's one option if you happen to have a sports car. But if you don't, then you just need a car that is fast enough to get you up onto the roof of this building, and then you can drive or run the rest of the way. So I'm gonna kind of ding this particular armor. It's a pain to get to. My goodness, how desperate must you be to be really low health, but then want to go through all the hassle to grab this armor right here. It does have nice views. Oh, we got the moon, full moon out. So decent views, a little bit of elevation. Gets to hang out and talk to the Uzi right here. So bonus points for all those things. I think I'd probably normally give it a 7, but we're docking it. It's going to be a 5 for me because it's a pain to get to. So this next one is pretty close to Joey's. So from here, we just go straight and then make this left into the grass. And this armor is way tucked away back here. I don't know. I guess it's got a decent view and everything. Well, maybe not. It's near the chain link fence. That's not so great. And then it's got all these, I don't even know what this building is. Building on all those sides. Does have a nice view of the sky, but kind of tucked away. Not ideal for me. We'll give that one a 4. So here we are right next to Tony's, and we'll do some missions there in the future. And we're going to head right up into this alley. Lots of stuff has been here before, so there was a rampage right in there. And we did blow up this sentinel during the RC mission, and then there's a heart here. And we've also been back here to pick up ammo in that ammo video. So lots of stuff going on. Here is this armor location. The view is not ideal, but in terms of like having stuff to do nearby, that's pretty cool, and it's quite close to that heart. So if you're low on health, this is a great place to fill up your health and armor simultaneously. That's kind of nice. We'll give it a 6 out of 10. And I'll say that there's one more armor location that I'm not going to go to right now, but it's on the roof of that building. Remember earlier when we were looking at adrenaline pills, we went up onto the subway tracks and hopped off onto a rooftop, and we found a whole bunch of stuff on that rooftop, all close together, including a heart and an adrenaline pill and armor. So I don't know what, I think I graded that armor already, so you have to go back and check what grade I gave to that armor. But including that armor that I'm not showing right now, but I showed earlier, that is all 5 of the armors on Portland. And next up is to show the 12 health locations, and then this video will be done. So I'll say that we'll call the first of the 12 locations right here. Decent elevation, which is kind of nice, elevation bonus, but not really too much to look at. I do like that it's got a lot of exciting stuff happening nearby in terms of missions and things like that. We'll give this one a 6. I think that's what we gave the armor right behind me. And so this is one health location, and another health location is going to be that same one on the rooftop where we hop down from the subway tracks. So we'll give that one the same grade we gave the armor over there. I think that was a 6. So that is now 2 of 12 health icons in the books, and we're going to head to the next one. So here we are across the street from the fire station, and in the AM parking lot we see a heart icon right here. I don't know. I've complained about the fumes for anything near cars, and this one, I don't know, it's got kind of a nice open air view, but probably this sign is lit up 24 hours a day, which I would keep me up at night. So we'll give this one a 4. So here we are in the park in Hepburn Heights, and right over here is our next health pickup. I like that it's in a park, but there's all concrete instead of grass underneath me. Lots of trees, some nice bushes in here, but not even any grass here, just dirt. So I don't know, it tries, but I can't go any higher than a 5, I'm afraid. So from the main north-south road here in the red light district, we go through this walkway, and tucked into a little alley to my left is a heart and a perennial. I wonder if it's always a perennial. We'll have to check that. Okay, very ugly here. Garbage on the ground. I don't know. Looks like some shady folks hanging out nearby this heart. 2 out of 10. Right opposite Marco's Bistro in St. Mark's, across the street. And just over here in the grass is the next heart. It's really foggy right now, but I'm assuming this is a nice view, right? That's the ocean down there. You can see some rocks and stuff like that. I don't know. Hard to see right now because of the fog, but this one's pretty decent. Once the Mafia starts shooting, I guess I wouldn't want to be this heart, but for right now, it's a 7 out of 10 until the Mafia gets mad. Next up are not one but two hearts right in front of the hospital. So here they are. I don't know why the programmers put two hearts like right next to each other. It's not all that helpful to have hearts in this close proximity. Like if your health is down at 1 hit point and then you walk into the heart, you're up at 100. And the other one is only useful in the time it takes for the first one to respawn if it happens you get hurt bad again before the first one respawns. So I don't know. I'll give them both a grade. The view isn't great. It doesn't seem like it seems like it's overkill to have two of them there. So we'll give it the overkill penalty. 4 out of 10. The next heart is in Chinatown. Right now I'm looking at the basketball court, and if you run straight up here into this little alley with some pillars in the front, you get the next heart location. I think we were back here before. Yeah, I had to run through these boxes for a package that was right around there. Quite dirty and dark, and probably, I don't know, probably smells bad in here. 2 out of 10. So that yellow building off in the distance there is Joey's place, and so right here in this little kind of funny road-shaped place is a little heart icon tucked back here. Doesn't have a great view. I like that it's only open on one side, plus it's raining now. Probably shouldn't count that against them. But one thing, this heart has saved my butt multiple times on a rampage where you had to take out a bunch of triads, I think with a shotgun. The rampage icon was right down this alley right here. It's not there anymore because we passed the rampage. So we'll give this heart a bonus for helping me and being quite useful in times during that rampage. 7 out of 10. Here we are back in Portland Docks. This is the line runner, and we did a unique jump over these semi-trucks. And the next heart location is right here in the corner. It's got okay views, I guess. It's got water on a couple of sides, nice big ship sitting over there, kind of an ugly concrete pier extending that way. And I wish it were grass instead of concrete. But anyway, we'll give this one a 7 out of 10. Okay, so last collectible here on Portland is right opposite Greasy Joe's. We come up this dirt path, which until I made this video right now, I've never been up here before. At least not on foot. I think I did drive over here one time as I was exploring something. I think I came in this way when I was driving. But anyway, here is the 12th and final Portland heart location. So it's got beautiful views of the Staunton city skyline. That's pretty cool. The bridge isn't looking so great as it's got a big hole in the middle, but at some point that'll be fixed. And so I quite like this. Lots of trees around, some grass and stuff. It's unfortunate this wall is blocking the water. I think that's the only thing keeping it from being a 10 out of 10. So 9 out of 10. This is a good ending to Portland. So that is all 30, assuming I counted everything correctly and showed you everything in this video, that is all 30 pickups in Portland. So to repeat, to rehash, we had 5 adrenalines, 8 bribe stars, 5 armors, and then 12 health pickups. And picked them all up, showed you all the locations. I learned a ton about where these things are hidden all around the map and enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it too. So I'm going to say that I'm going to do this same exact style of thing in the next 2 videos, one on Staunton and the third one on Shoreside. So I hope that you're into this kind of thing like I am. But if you're not, feel free to skip these next 2. I'm not going to share other kinds of stories. I'm just going to do more of the same kind of like locations for the 4 things that we picked up here: adrenalines, bribes, armor, and health. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon.